Welcome once again to Treasures of the Torah. I'm Moreh Matan, Pastor Matt McKeown, and this week we are in Parshat Béhaalotekha, and in this Torah portion we have a very short statement that comes to us. It's attributed to Rabbi Simcha Bunim, and there's a curious verse, and once again we're in this commentary series called Wellspring of Torah this year. This comment is very short and sweet, to the point, but so is the verse that it's commenting on. Let's look at this. We're in chapter 8, verse 3 of Sefer Bamidbar, of the book of Numbers, and this is exciting. It says this, "And thus did Aaron, he lit the lamps." That's it. That's the portion of this one verse that we're going to look at. And I think the reason I think it's exciting is because you can infer so much from this one statement. Thus did Aaron, he lit the lamps. What can we take from this? Well, let's first look at this comment and see what the rabbi says here. That is to say, in praise of Aaron, that he did not change. That he did not change. Let me read further. Although he had been privileged to attain astonishing honors, Aaron never changed. He neither became conceited nor arrogant, but remained as humble and meek as he had been before. It didn't seem to matter to Aaron how long he had been the high priest, or the honor that he was given, or the special garments that he got to wear, or the special duties that he got to perform. He's the one that lit the lamps, like he'd always done, like he'd done since the beginning, when he was first instructed to do so and how to do it. It was he that lit the lamps. I've often told you about my father, who is also a pastor, and he pastored our church for 32 years before I became the senior pastor. And there's something that I still see him doing from time to time, and that is mowing the grass, mowing the lawn of our property. In many places, to see the pastor of a church doing yard work, doing the work of a lawn maintenance person or a gardener or something like that, there are many pastors that might think that that's beneath them, or that they're beyond that they've reached a certain level of prestige, or attained a certain level of respect or privilege, that they no longer need to do menial tasks like this. Pastor Chuck still mows the lawn. Aaron still lit the lamps. Let me read to you another quick comment along this same line from Sifte Kodesh. "It's human nature to grow conceited as one rises in the world. Not so Aaron. Thus did Aaron. He did as the lamp does, just as the light of the lamp remains the same irrespective of whether the lamp is raised or lowered, so too Aaron was in no way changed by the honors he received." May that be true of us, that we would stay the same no matter what honors we receive. I've also told you before that in our little town, every year someone gets a Citizen of the Year award that is named for my father. Someone for doing something meaningful or outstanding in the community receives this Citizen of the Year award. And it was first given to my father, and so colloquially it's known as the Pastor Chuck McKeown Citizen of the Year award. No matter what awards or accolades my father has gotten, he still drives the forklift for our food pantry, drives the trucks, sorts produce, and does a lot with his hands. He does a lot of things that someone with maybe prestige or this much life experience would normally do. But just like the lamp doesn't change if it's lowered or raised, so we shouldn't change. We shouldn't change if we are lowered or raised. Let us act the same way, whether we are being honored or whether we are being humbled. And I think the maturity that shows is something that is a good testimony to our faith in the Messiah. Thank you for joining me once again this week, and don't be afraid or averse to doing something humble, something lowly, something with your hands. And I pray that allows you to remain humble. Thank you once again for joining me. Shabbat Shalom.